it's Cheryl. Welcome back to Knit and Crochet with the Gilmoregirl. I am so happy you're here to join me. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. If you are a returning viewer, again, thank you. I can't say thank you enough because you guys make this so much fun, and I enjoy talking to you through Ravelry and the comments below and everything, so thank you so much for watching. This is episode 12, I believe. I think so. Anyways, I got a bit of a croaky throat, and I've got the camera. I'm in a different place this time, as you can tell. I'm on a different chair, and the computer's kind of sitting on my lap, so it kind of moves like that. So I'm sorry about that. But the reason why I'm doing it here is I have a big book haul to do as well for you. And this is the only place I could put the box, because it's a box of books. Yeah. So, I know I have enough books, but, you can never have enough books. I'm sorry, but you can't. Books last forever, and that's good, because you can read a book 5 years down the road and think it's completely new. So, I say you can never have enough books. That's my thoughts. What do you think? Anyways, that'll be later on. So if you're here just for the knitting, then I'll just do that at the beginning, and then we'll talk about the books, and I'll show you the book titles and the books, and then we'll talk a bit about my life that's last week. So if you want to just watch the knitting part, that's fine. By all means, do that. Thank you so much for joining me. I know I said thank you too many times, I know, but I'm just so excited. Okay, so as far as knitting goes, hold on, I need a drink. Diet Coke, of course. Here, let me put it down. Computer's gonna move again, sorry. Okay. So, if you look up on the back here, I've got photos of all my nieces and nephews. I don't know if you can see it very well, but they're all grown up now, but, well, most of them are. So, I'm really proud of my nieces and nephews. They're not all my biological nieces and nephews. I only have one biological niece. And then I have a niece that came to us when she was about 9 months old. 6 months old, something like that. And then I have a bunch of nieces and nephews from friends that call me auntie. So, they're my nieces and nephews. I don't know why I shared that with you. I was just looking on the computer and I saw the pictures, and I just love those pictures. They're so, it brings such joy to look at pictures of little kids. I love it. As you can tell, I love kids, as you know, so I enjoy staring at pictures and remembering back to when they were little, because they grow up so fast. Okay, so knitting. All right, so I have been working monogamously. Hey, I said it. I've been working that on, I'm not going to try saying the word again, on my February lady sweater. I haven't done a lot of knitting, except for last night. I stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning knitting. So I'm pretty proud of myself so far, because I'm a really slow knitter. So, whereas some people it would take like 2 or 3 hours to do something, it would take me 6 to 8 hours to do. So I'm really quite proud of this. So this is my February lady sweater. Whoops, move the computer again, sorry. So here it is so far. Oh, I got tangled, hold on. So there it is so far, all sponged up. Here, this isn't sponged up. So it goes like that, that's where the shoulder is. And you can see it on this side, that's where the shoulder is. Can you see it? And, yeah, so it's really pretty. I'm enjoying doing it. I'm really loving it. I'm just thrilled to be making a sweater. I'm just so thrilled, because I never thought I'd ever be able to make a sweater. So this is really cool. So, as I've told you before, this is a free pattern on Ravelry, February lady sweater. The first 3 rows right there are garter stitch. And then there's a 2-row repeat that's an increase, like it increases. And I had to do 30 of them because I'm doing the biggest size because I'm a big girl. So I got 30 rows of that 2-row repeats. And I finished that last night. I'm going to sneeze. Nope, I'm not going to sneeze. Yep, I am. Nope, I'm not. Don't you hate that when you want to sneeze and you can't? So I finished the 2-row repeats last night, and I started the next part today, and I did, the next part was at least 3 rows of garter stitch, so I've done 2 rows of garter stitch so far, and then you're supposed to try it on and see if the part where the sleeves are going to be, if it goes just below your arms, so I'm going to try that. I'm not very good at taking out knots in yarn. I'm terrible at it. So sometimes if I get frustrated, I just rip it off, take the little knot out, and tie it on. Easy peasy. So I did that on part of this right here. I didn't cut it or weave it in or anything. But I just continued on with the other yarn. So I've got to cut that. I think I'm just going to cut it real short and it'll look just fine. But I'm on the 3rd garter stitch row. And then after that, you do you did an eyelid increase first, and then you do 3 garter stitches. That's right. And I did that, and then this is kind of diagonal. Sorry. So what was I saying? Oh, so I did an eyelid increase, which I've never done before, so it's kind of exciting. It took me a while to figure it out, and it says to do. Oh, I wish I had the pattern here. I have it copied out, and I was going to bring it with me to show you, but I didn't bring it. But it has, for the different sizes, a certain amount of yarn overs you have to do throughout your stitches of doing. So, okay. So I had to knit 14, and that's where the sleeves are going to go, right there. So I had to knit 14. And then the middle part until the last 14, I had to put a certain amount of yarn overs in. And it wasn't an even count. So I was reading on in the pattern, and it says something about some people don't do the increases to make it a narrow sleeve. And some people don't put as many increases in it. So I decided just to put an increase of the yarn over every 4 stitches. So I got almost all the yarn overs in, but not quite. So I'm thinking it'll look pretty good. So, yeah, I'm excited. And this colorway is pink 3133. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. I believe it's Bernat, but I'm not sure. Yeah. So, yeah, it's looking good. I'm so excited. And then after I do the garter stitches to the sleeve, to the length I have to do, I'll be doing the lace pattern, which I'm excited to do. I'm so excited to do that. And I have to do 1 repeat of that. So I think if it says a repeat, let me ask you a question. If anybody knows, why am I pointing my finger? If anybody knows, when it says do a repeat of the lace section, does that mean you do the lace section and then you do a repeat of it? Or does that mean you just do 1 lace section? Because I'm thinking it means to do the lace section and then do a repeat of it. I don't know. Do you know? Anybody know? I don't know. Let me know if you do know. And, anyways, I gotta do that, and then it goes into the body of the, sweater. This is just the collar, I think. So, I'm excited. Oh, that looks pretty down there. That looks really pretty. I never noticed that. Woo, I'm so excited. My first sweater ever. I'm so excited. And then I was babysitting Kendra last night, and she looks at me, I'm knitting, and she says, is that for me? And I said, no, honey, that's for me. And she says, but I want a sweater. And I said, well, I'm making a sweater for me, but maybe if it turns out, I'll make a sweater for you. So then later on, I was knitting, and I made a mistake and dropped a stitch. And I said, oh, shoot, I dropped a stitch. She jumps on me. She goes, does that mean that sweater's for me then? No, honey, I just dropped a stitch. I have to pick it up and do it again. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to make her a sweater sometime because she's all excited about it. So, yeah. More news about babysitting later on. I'm not going to get into that right now. So that's all the knitting I've been doing. I'm so sorry that I don't have any finished objects. I know that a lot of podcasters do little projects and do a bunch of finished objects, and I just don't do that. I prefer to work on bigger projects and just work monogamously on it. Maybe not monogamously. I said the word. Um, I tend to work on 2 or 3 projects at a time. I am working on a scarf and a blanket as well, as you saw from last time, the last video, but I haven't worked on it recently, so I'm not even going to show you because it hasn't made any change in it, but I will be working on that. Oh, and when I was knitting this last night, I broke my needles. The cord popped out and it broke the needle, actually broke the needle. I don't know how that happened. I don't know what I did to break it, but good thing is I found one the same size beside me, so I was able to replace it, but I don't know how I did that. I mean, these are really cheap, though. These are from Walmart. They're only like $4 for a pair, so it's like, they're cheap, but still, I was quite upset about that. Anyways, that's all I have for knitting. So, let me put this down. So that was short and sweet. I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really working on any other knitting right now. I'm not crocheting because it hurts my hands too much, and I can't crochet right now. But eventually, I want to make another crochet blanket for Kendra, because I made a really small one for her. She wanted it really small. And I made it for her, and I went to her house yesterday. I haven't been to her house in a long time. Except I went to her house, but I haven't been in her bedroom in a long time. I went in, and the blanket was spread up against on the bed, and she says, I sleep with it every night. And I was like, oh. So I asked her if she wanted a bigger one, and she said yes. So I'm going to make her a bigger crochet blanket soon as my hands feels a little bit better. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, thank you for the comments about my oh, I keep forgetting what it's called. The thing here. The syndrome. Well, anyways, the thing that makes your hands go tingly. Anyways, thank you very much for the comment saying that I should get the surgery. Thank you very much for that, because I was kind of nervous on getting the surgery on it. But I'm thinking it's probably the best idea. I've heard such good results from those surgeries from a few people now, probably about 5 or 6 people now. So I'm looking forward to that. So I did go to the doctor, and I have to go to a neurologist and get it diagnosed there, and then I'll be able to get the surgery. But I know I have it, so I just have to get it diagnosed by a neurologist. Because back when I got diagnosed, the GP was the only one who had to diagnose it. But now you have to have a neurologist diagnose it. So, go figure. So, anyways. Okay, so that's it for knitting, and I chatted a bit, sorry. Okay, so on to books. So if this is all you wanted to watch, thank you very much for stopping by. Have a great day. God bless you in all you do. And happy knitting. So if you're here for the books, okay, what happened? Okay, it's kind of a long story, but I went out for breakfast with my dad one day. This was yesterday. We went out for breakfast, and we were talking, we were having a great time, and my dad and I don't always get along, but we had a great time that day, so we were just chatting away, and I mentioned that I had gone to the library, which is another part I was going to talk about, too. I went to the library to a knit night, my first knit night. I was so excited. So anyways, I told him I had to go there early because the bus let me off early, so I was looking at the books, and if you remember, we had a book sale, at the bookstore, at the library recently. Well, they didn't sell all their books, so they had boxes of books that you got, like, you can pick a box, and you can fill it with books, and for $5, just fill the box with books, and you get it. So I went to the lady, and I said, well, I'm going home on the bus, so I can't do it now, but maybe sometime I'll come down, and before Saturday, and when it ends, and fill a box up and pay you $5. She says, great. So I was talking to my dad, and I told him this, and he's like, Cheryl, you've got enough books. You don't need more books. You got too many. And he's always complaining about how many books I have and everything. So I just kind of laughed it off, and I'm like, you can never have too many books, Daddy. It's not possible. Anyway, I still call him Daddy. So anyways, we had our breakfast and had our coffee, and I had tea, and I had chai tea. It was so good. And we had a great time. And then we were going out, we were driving, or he was driving, and all of a sudden we find ourselves at the library. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he says, well, they're $5 a box, right? And I said, yeah. He says, well, I'm going to buy you some books. And I'm like, Dad, you're always complaining I have too many books. He says, just get out of the car and go in the library and pick books. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna counteract this. If he wants to buy me books, then I'm gonna do it, right? So I went in and found a box of books, and then I found a bag of Cozy Mysteries. It just has a plastic bag with a little thing that says Cozy Mysteries, and you get what you get for $2. So the lady said, well, pick a box full of books. She gave me a really big box. Pick a box full of books, and we'll put the bag on top of it, and you'll pay $5, and that's all. So instead of $7, we paid $5, and I got like 45 bucks. I'm so excited. And I think all of them are Cozy Mysteries. So I love Cozy Mysteries. So without further ado, let's go through the books. This is going to be a long one. So this book I started reading yesterday. This is by, and I know that some of you don't like watching about the books, but I do know a lot of you do, so that's why I'm doing this on this channel. By Maggie Sefton, Cast On, Kill Off. And that is a knitting mystery. A knitting murder mystery, so it's really cool. It's really good. Where am I going to put the books that I looked at? Oh my goodness, I didn't think this through. Hold on, I'm going to move my camera slowly. There we go. Alright. Oh, I'm going to drop the computer. Okay. Alright, so we'll just put the books down here, I guess. There we go. So then we have Murder is a Piece of Cake by Elaine Viets. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. You can't really see it very well. I'm not really prepared for this. Sorry, there you go. There, that book. Scandal and Skibbering, I guess, by Sheila Connor. Murder of a Crepe Suzette by Denise Swanson. And I have no idea how these books are. I know of some of the authors, but not all of them. This author I know, Donna Andrews, writes the Meg Lanslow mystery series, and they're really good. And this is called The Good, the Bad, and the Emus. And I have read this book already. I read it from the library once, and I really enjoyed it. So, got that book. I'm so excited. So, you should have seen me at the library picking out the books. I'm like, I want this one, and this one, and this one. I was so excited. My dad was laughing at me. Read It and Weep by Jen McKinley. Days of Wine and Roquefort by Avery Ames. Oh, I like that name, Avery Ames. I like that. That sounds like a name I could use in a character I'm reading in books. This one I thought was cool. Now, you know the show Castle, the TV show that canceled like last year? And it canceled on a really weird part. And I want to know what happens at the end. But they never continued it, so. Anyways, in that show, Richard Castle's the character, and he's a writer. He's an author. And he's helping solve murders with the FBI. So this book is by the character Richard Castle. And it's called Stormfront, a Derek Storm thriller. So it's by the character who wrote the book. It even has, I don't know who really wrote the book. Because it just says Richard Castle. It even has a picture of the guy from the show. And his biography down here talks about his biography in the show. So I don't know who actually wrote this book, but it's kind of cool. So I thought I'd get that. It's a thriller. I like the show, so I'm hoping I like that. Final Sale, a dead-end job mystery by Elaine Viets again. Like that. I gotta move some of this stuff. Again, I'm moving the computer. I apologize. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna put this over here, actually. Oh, I just bumped them all down. Can you hear me okay? I hope so. Oh, goodness, I'm overweight. Look how big I am. Okay. We'll put those down there. All right. Next, we have Cross Stitch Before Dying. And this is by Amanda Lee. And we got more. I got so many books. Murder on the House by Juliet Blackwell. That one. I'm going to have to clean my house up after this. My house is a mess, as you can tell, but Thread and Buried, a thread-filled mystery by Janet Bolin or Bolin. I don't know how to pronounce that. I apologize to the author. Wanting Sheila Dead by Jane Haddam or Haddam. Again, I apologize. Buried in Bargains by Josie Bell. I hope you're not getting bored. How to Moon a Cat. This sounds really cute. I just like the title. How to Moon a Cat by Rebecca M. Hale. How to Moon a Cat. I thought that was cute. So, thought I'd get that. All Sales Fatal, a Mall Cop Mystery by Laura DeSilverio. DeSilverio? I don't know. Sorry. Sorry about the pronunciation again. Every Trick in the Book by Lucy Arlington. Scoop to Kill by Wendy Lynn Watson. I got so much more. A Grid for Murder, a Mystery by the Numbers. That sounds interesting. By Casey Mayers. And Death of an Irish Diva, a Cumberland Creek Mystery by Molly Cox Bryan. I never looked at the back of any of these, so I don't know what they're about. But I know they're cozy mysteries, so. Crime Rib by Leslie Budowitz. This is a romance book. I got this actually from my friend because she collects these love-inspired books. This is a love-inspired, it's a Christian romance. It's Rekindled Romance by Lorraine Beatty. So that'll go to my friend, and I have another one of those as well, but I don't know where I put it. And Bookmarked for Death by Lorna Barrett. I love this author, and I've never read this book before, so I'm so excited. Lorian Berenson, a Melanie Travis mystery, Hair of the Dog. And that's about a lady who solves mysteries, who shows dogs for a living. Or not for a living, for a hobby. A Doggone Murder by Elaine Vietz again. I have a lot of hers. So I hope she's good. The Clue is in the Pudding by Kate Kingsbury. I wonder if she's related to Karen Kingsbury. You know, the Christian author? I don't know. Bagpipes, Brides, and Homicides by Caitlin Dunnett. I love how she spells her name, K-A-I-T-L-Y-N. That's really pretty. My niece's name's Caitlin. She spells it C-A-I-T-L-I-N. I don't know why I told you that, but. If Hooks Could Kill, a Crochet Mystery. Ooh. By Betty Hechtman. Crochet Mystery. Ooh. Cool. Murder of the Cat's Meow by Denise Swanson. And I like cat mysteries. Those are cute. Joanna Fluke wrote this book. It's Devil's Food Cake Murder. She's a good mystery author. I enjoy her, so I haven't read this book yet. Threaded for Trouble, a Threadville Mystery again by Janet Bolin. A Novel Way to Die. Whoa, I just knocked my box over. A Novel Way to Die by Allie Brandon. Okay, talk amongst yourselves, get a little bit of tea break, get some tea, drink it, and I'll be right back. I'm just getting my box of books. Okay. I'm coming. There we go. There we go. I'm back. Did you get some tea? I like chai tea. I think that's my favorite tea right now. I got some from a friend and I really enjoy it. I'm not drinking tea right now, I'm drinking Diet Coke, but okay. Okay, I already looked at that one. And I looked at that one. Pumped for Murder, a Dead End Job Mystery, Elaine Beats again. I got a lot of hers. That's good. Drop Dead Chocolate, by Jessica Beck. I love these titles, eh? They're so cool. I want to write a cozy mystery, but I'm no good at solving mysteries, so. Fatal Stain, a Daring Finds Mystery, Elise Hyatt. Death with All the Trimmings, Lucy Burdett. I hope you can hear me okay with the computer that far away. If not, I'll have to do it all over again. And The Love Dog by Elsa Watson. This actually, I don't think is a cozy mystery. I think it's a romance, but it sounded really sweet, so I got it. I did read the back of that one. I read that one already. I showed you that one. Murder is a Piece of Cake, again by Elaine Beats. I think I already showed that one, but I think I showed that one too. I must be going in the wrong way. This is by Laura Childs. I love Laura Childs' books. She writes a lot of series, cozy mystery series. Really good. This one is called Skeleton Letters, and it is part of the, which mystery is it? Series. I'm not sure what mystery series this is. Oh, scrapbooking series. The scrapbooking one. So Skeleton Letters by Laura Childs. I totally recommend Laura Childs. Really good. I showed that one. Here's another Laura Childs one. Scorched Eggs, a Cackleberry Club mystery. And I think I've read that book before, and it's really good. The Chocolate Snowman Murders. My dad found this one. By Joanna Carl, and that is a chocoholic mystery. And two more. Another love-inspired book that I got for my friend, Daddy's Little Matchmakers by Kathleen Barbeau. And I read these too, but I don't usually keep them, and my friend collects them, so. And Faux Pas by Sophie Kelly. Another cozy mystery. And that's it. Woo! That was a big book haul. That was a lot of books. And now they're all over my floor. So now I'm going to put them back in the box. But, yeah, so that is the books. And my dad bought them, and I was so amazed. I was shocked. But it was really cool, so. I've only read half of one book so far, so. Yeah, so just if you ever want to check any of those out and you want to see what they're like, those are the books. If you have a question about any of them, let me know and I'll try and answer them for you. So, I need a drink again. I got a bit of a cold, so I'm kind of coughing a little bit, but so yes, just a little bit of chit-chat. I went to my first knit night, like I said before, and it was with a group of women, and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it so much. We just chatted and knit and crocheted, and it was just wonderful. So I encourage you to do that. Get together with women and men who are knitting and crocheting, and just have fun talking about patterns and stuff. It's a lot of fun. So I'll be going to that more often in the new year. It used to be on a night that I couldn't go because of other priorities. And now it's every second week it's on a day that I can go. So I can go twice a month. So that'll be really cool. Yeah. Met some wonderful ladies. It was a lot of fun. So yeah. What else did I do? Well, I babysat last night. I had to babysit at their house last night for Kendra. And she had her Christmas concert at school, and she really wanted me to come, so I went and saw her, and it was like, she did so well. She was the only one in the whole group who did all the actions and sang it, like, perfectly, and not, like, I know I'm biased, but she sang it really good, and she did all the actions and everything, so she really did well, and her mom and dad were there, and they were crying because they were so proud. It was so good. I was so happy I went. And then, so last night I babysat her, and we had a lot of fun. We giggled and we sang loudly, because you can't really be loud at night at my house because I'm in an apartment building. So they get the neighbors kind of get upset when you're loud. So she is in a trailer park. So we were in our own little trailer, and so we got loud. We were singing at the top of our lungs, la 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 la. You know, it was a lot of fun. And at one point, she broke my heart. So what happened was we were snuggling, and I was trying to get her to go to sleep. And she kind of lifted her head and looked at me, and I said, "You know what? You're so special, Kendra. You're the most specialist 5-year-old in the whole world." And I said, "Well, you know, maybe someday you'll babysit a little girl that's just as special as you are to me." And she looked at me and she says, "I don't want to be a babysitter. I want to be a mummy." And I said, "Well, maybe you could be both." And she says, "But you're not a mummy." And my heart, I wanted to cry so bad because I would give anything to have a child. I was like, oh. I didn't cry, though. You should be proud of me. I did not cry. So I said, "Well, I know a lot of babysitters who are mummies, and it's okay. You can be both." So she looked at me and she says, "Are you going to be a mummy someday?" And I said, "Well, I hope so. I hope someday." And she said, "Well, is it going to be a boy or a girl?" And I said, "Maybe one of each." And she says, "Nope, you have to have 2 girls." And I said, "Oh, okay, why?" And she says, "So I can play with them." I'm like, "Okay, maybe I'll have 2 girls then." And then she says, she snuggles into my neck, and then she looks up again, and she says this, and my heart just about broke. She says, "And then you and your daughters and Mommy and Daddy and me and Spot, their cat." I don't know why she named him Spot, but she did. So she says, "You and your girls and Mommy and Daddy and me and Spot can live together, and then you never have to leave again." And I'm like, "Oh, honey, I wish I didn't have to leave because I have to leave every night." And she was like, "I want you to stay here." And I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet." And I just about died. I'm so in love with her. I just love her to death. She's just so cool. So that melted my heart. So yeah, it was really nice the way she said that. She said, "Then you won't have to leave and you'll be family," she said. So I was like, "Well, I think of you as family anyways, Kendra." But I thought that was really sweet. So we had a ball. We had a good time. She fell asleep on me and slept for a while till Daddy got home, and then went to bed. And then I went to catch a cab. The cab was waiting for me. And I went down the stairs, and they had no light outside. And it was dark. It's pitch dark. And their sidewalk is uneven. And I went to go off of a step off the patio, and I fell. And it was so funny because just before that, her dad said to me, "Be careful." And I said, "Why? You don't want me to die?" And I'm joking, right? And then just as I said that, I fell off the patio. And he's like, "Oh, are you okay?" I might have dropped the F-bomb at that point. I'm just saying, I might have. And he just kind of laughed at me because he was shocked I actually said it. So it was kind of funny, but I scratched up my knee pretty bad in my hands and had to put polysporin on it when I got home, but I'm okay. I'll be all right. So, yeah. And then in other news, my other knee, my right knee, I damaged it about 3 years ago, and it's been hurting ever since. And now I just got an appointment with a specialist in Kamloops to go on the 22nd, which is Friday. So I'm excited about that because maybe I'll get some help for my knee, and that'll be just great. So I'm excited about that. And my dad's driving me that day, so that'll be good. And I don't have to babysit that day, so yeah. So Christmas is coming up, as you know. And I'm trying to decide what to do on Christmas Day because I won't be having any family here, it'll just be me. So then I thought, well, I can knit all day or read all day or watch podcasts all day or watch Christmas movies all day. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a little bit of each. So that will be my Christmas Day. I'm hoping to do a podcast the day before Christmas, on Christmas Eve, and just to say Merry Christmas to you and everything. So look forward to that. I bought Josh Groban's Christmas CD. He is such a good singer. Oh my goodness, such a good singer. He's got like this operatic voice, and it's so good. Oh, I love it. And he's cute. Because, you know, I'm single, so I have to, you know, notice that kind of thing. So, anyways, and I heard he's single too, so. And anyways, get your mind out of the gutter, Cheryl. Okay, so, anyways, so I've been listening to that and enjoying that, and I've also started writing a story, another story I'm writing. And, I'm enjoying that and getting that done. I've been reading a lot and knitting and watching podcasts and watching Christmas movies and babysitting, and it's been a lot of fun. I get lonely sometimes, you know, because I'm single and no kids, but I'm happy with my life, so I'm okay, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna have a good Christmas. And tomorrow I'm going grocery shopping, and I'm going to buy a Christmas dinner for me, something special for Christmas, because I don't usually get a lot of special stuff because I can't afford it. So, going to buy some special food for Christmas. Yay! Pig out time. And then in January I'll start my diet. So, might as well eat all the pumpkin pie I can, right? So, anyways, that is it. It was a long video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I apologize. I'm sorry for all the books, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found some books that you are interested in reading. Again, if you have any questions on the books, just comment below and I'll try and answer them. And, what was I going to say? I forget what I was going to say. But happy knitting. Have a great day. God bless you and all you do. And if I don't do a video before Christmas, Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful time with your family and friends. And if you're alone, then that's okay because God is with you and you'll have a great day too, I'm sure. So have a great day. Thank you. Bye. Oh, I got turned off. Bye.